Hi guys, I'm at Steex Audio Video Production, and today I'm gonna test with you the new Focusrite CLARETT Plus 8 Pre. So let me lay down the audio interface because it's really heavy, but heavy means also really great build. So why I want to show you this particular audio interface? I tested really affordable audio interfaces. If you missed that video, you have the link in the corner. I tested around 14 audio interfaces for home studio recording, lower than $100, let me say. This for sure is not a cheap audio interface, but is an affordable, in my opinion, audio interface in the range of the pros. So this is an high quality, affordable audio interface. And why I say high quality? Because, you know, there are so much audio interfaces that say high quality recording, 192 kHz, 24 bits. But the most important thing when you record is the preamp that you use with your microphone. Of course, you have to have a really good microphone, a really good preamp to power your microphone. And of course, you need also an AD to DA converters, which are of course included in the audio interface like this one. So as you can see, the looking is really good. I really like the looking. This is the 8 Pre version, so you have 8 physical preamp ready to use, so 2 on the front and 6 on the back. Then you have also the possibility to expand this unit with other preamps thanks to the ADAT in and out that you have on the back. So today I don't want to talk about all the features you get with this audio interface, because you have a lot of things. You have a lot of plugins from Focusrite, really high quality plugins. I really like the pack that you get from Focusrite, so you are ready to use your audio interface with your plugins and record and get really great recording. But today I want to talk about the preamp, because for me is the most important thing in an audio interface, and the most important thing on the preamp is the fact that you have to have the lower as possible noise floor from your preamp. So when you use, for example, a microphone like this one that I'm using right now, I can show you. This is the microphone I'm using right now. This is the Low-Ten Audio LS208, and this microphone is for vocals, overdubs, for guitars, is amazing. And this microphone in particular needs a lot of power, so you need to raise a bit your preamp level. Right now I'm using 50 dB of gain, which is really high, but you need to power and to push more this microphone. And it's the same like for example the Shure SM7B, which is the microphone for podcasts, for example, and you need plus 60 maybe or more to power that microphone and to make it work properly. So when you use these type of microphones that, you know, are not cheap, but are not so expensive, are not $3,000, you know, but you need a great preamplifier. And right now I'm using my PreSonus 192 audio interface, which is basically the same of this. So let me push again the microphone here. Okay, so talking about my Studio 192 by PreSonus is basically the same format of this 8 preamp physical preamp that you can use right now without expansion, but you can also expand the unit. Basically is the same. This has more MIDI in and MIDI out cable, but the same feature. What I like about my PreSonus is that I can use with my Studio One, because there is a great integration from Studio One and PreSonus audio interfaces. I really like my audio interface, but today I want to show you this because this is better in terms of preamp. These preamps, so these 8 preamps, are the best preamps I've ever tried. Let me say, let's listen the noise level that I tested. I've tested this preamp compared to my PreSonus Studio 192, And then I've also compared to the Black Lion 2x2. I have here, yes, this is the Revolution Black Lion 2x2. It's a great affordable pro audio interface, again like this heavy Focusrite. The price of course is different, but why is different? Because as you can see, the size. Here you have 8 preamps ready to use, here you have 2 preamps. So basically the price difference should be due to the different hardware you have, the different scale hardware you have. But let me say, these preamps are really good, and in a moment you will see that they are pretty the same of my Studio 192. Same spectrum meter, you will see that are the same, basically also the same amount of noise level. So let's see the test. How I did the test: I used a Roswell K47 mini microphone, of course plugged to an audio interface, and I raised the volume of the preamp all the way up. So from this I think you get 55, I don't remember, 50 plus 55 dB of gain. The Claret Plus goes to plus 57, and with my Presonus 192 I can raise up to 60 dB, but of course I used plus 57 dB, which is digital, so I can precisely place 57 dB. So let's listen the differences. So as you heard and as you've seen, basically the Black Lion get the same behavior of my Presonus 192, and also the noise level is pretty the same. I got almost minus 42 from my Presonus, which is really great at plus 57, and with the Black Lion I got minus 40, so it's not better but pretty good. And as you heard and seen the results from this Focusrite CLARETT Plus 8 Pre, as you've seen, minus 52 dB, which is amazing. Very low noise level with plus 57 dB of preamp gain, which is incredible. It's very incredible. So this means that you can use a microphone like this one, microphone SM7B, without any problem. So you can raise at the maximum the preamp, you can still record great quality vocals with very low noise because of the amazing preamp that you get with this unit. Also, as you've seen, the behavior on the spectrum is just a bit different from my Presonus. On the mids you have really scooped behavior, so you have a low noise on the mids, which is amazing, and just a bit of noise on the bass and just a bit on the highs, but pretty much the mids are pretty linear, pretty clean. So it's amazing. Let me say amazing again. So you have in description the link of this unit. I really suggest you to get this high quality unit if you can afford of this quality. But let me say, the quality that you get with this preamp, with this audio interface, is completely different from the quality that you get from the sister, the Focusrite 18i20, I guess. This is a really huge step above that. So guys, you have the link in the description, so subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, let me know what you think about, and of course I'll see you in the next video. Bye.